Sometimes, riding a little bike isn't just about pinning the throttle like people imagine. It can also a pretty good excuse to take ourselves out and to collect new stories in style. This trip, I'm taking you to Samut Prakan, a province right on the edge of Bangkok, just a twist of the throttle away. A temple hidden by the sea, a gigantic icon above elevated road, and a horizon that faces into the Gulf of Thailand. And as always, a trip isn't just about the destination. It's a chance to test myself and understand myself a little better with every kilometer. After more than 3,000 kilometers with this S1000RR, I've started to realize it's probably more than I will ever need. And what really matters is not how fast it can go, but it's about how well I can match its rhythm. It revs all the way almost 15,000 RPM, which is great because I will probably never go there, not in Bangkok traffic anyway. I have to say that this trip I'm so excited because actually I have to say I'm excited in every single trip. Maybe like I'm not believing my own skill, but if you don't ride, how you can practice yourself, right? But mid-range rev plus the quick shifter let me focus on the road instead of constantly working in the clutch. Not long after leaving the city, we slipped into a part of Greater Bangkok most people never see. I just know we can ride in. This is Khun Samut Trawat Temple, better known as a temple in the sea. The temple grounds used to cover more than 30 acres of land. But decades of coastal erosion have eaten most of that away. And so today, only a small strip of earth remains, and that part stretching out into a cape called Lightning Strike. Local stories say that in the past, this area was strangely quiet, but during heavy storms, lightning would strike again and again. Some believe it was a warning sign from guardian spirits of the river mouth about the people breaking walls or perform rituals incompletely. Another tale tells of large Chinese junk seeking shelter from the storm here, and only be spread apart by lightning strike, killing many on board. From then on, people call this point Lightning Strike Cape, and later the name simply stayed. And you know, I was filming this part and keep hoping the lightning wouldn't return, just to prove the story right. It couldn't, right? Back to 50 years ago, you can see this is the land. Actually, you can see the electric pole that stand on the sea. The temple once sat safely in land as a center of small coastal community. But as the sea kept pushing in, villagers have to fight back with whatever they had. Old concrete power poles planted like a forest in the water, and new mangrove trees hoping to rebuild land one road at a time. I think this chapel is high around like 10 or 12 meters, but after they lifted this chapel interior, you can see just only like 5 or 6 meters. I think this building is the oldest one of this temple. We have to cross the Chao Phraya River to opposite side, and we cross by Ferry North Bridge. เอ้ยตัวจระเข้ ตัวใหญ่จัดอะ So we went to cross the Chao Phraya River. Actually, you can cross with this King Bhumibol Bridge. Before the big bridges came, life on the two sides of Chao Phraya River here, Samut Prakan and Samut Jedi, was tied together by just one thing: the ferry. In the old days, both were more practical than cars. In a hot, humid countryside with muddy, flooded roads, ox carts could get stuck easily, but boats could always move. People went to the temple by boat, to the market by boat. Kids crossed the river to school by boat. Even food and supplies for soldiers at the river force were shipped in this way. It was a main artery of the city. This is the Erawan Museum, a three-headed elephant towering as high as a mid-rise building, weighing around through 50 tons. Its body clad in hand-shaped copper sheets, piece by piece, and later slowly aged into this greenish patina. Behind this gigantic sculpture is Mr. Lake Vilayapan, the same visionary who created ancient city and sanctuary of truth. He believed these works of faith deserve to be built with dignity and ambition, not just as a decoration by the roadside. But what impressed me most was not elephant from the outside. The lowest level represents the underworld, or we call it Suvarnapur, filled with ancient artifacts, ceramics, and objects collected from all over the region. It feels almost like walking into an underground vault of history. And in the middle level is a human world, a circular hall washed in soft pink tones, and with Thai motifs blending into European details. And above you is a strange glass ceiling shaped like a world map, symbolizing earth, water, wind, and fire. Standing here and looking up, you really do feel like if you are standing in the middle of the man-made cosmos. And the highest floor, hidden inside the elephant's belly, quiet heaven, a shrine filled with Buddha images and sacred objects. So silent, you can hear your own breathing. I have to admit, I have seen this three-headed elephant since I was a kid, from the backseat of my dad's car on the expressway. Or front seat. I'm not sure about it, however. Every time he pointed it out to me, and it still looks smaller every year since I was a kid. I don't know why. But however again, this is the first time I actually got inside. And it's honestly far more than overwhelming than anything I ever imagined as a child. And I think we are going to the Samut Prakan city now. Although the city is located near the Thai Gulf at the mouth Chao Phraya River, it's still not developed and has no high-rise building. The reason is simple, because it's very close to Bangkok and the bay. And the bay have no white sand. There is brackish water and mud flood. So sad, guys. It's closed. It's temporarily closed. I think it's under construction. Sadly, we cannot go over there. Just have a drone view only. Yeah, even it's closed, I gonna tell you information anyway. Just good to know. Like sometimes your comment is open. This is Samut Prakan observation tower rises about 179 meters above the banks of Chao Phraya River. And the inside exhibits tell the story of this river mouth town. But the real highlight is the viewing deck on the top. You can see Prasamut JD, Bangkok's Green Island, the Erawan Museum, the expressways, the river's last blend, the horizon of the Gulf of Thailand, and etc. And I hope just that time when you decided to come, it could open. Okay guys, the last place. Hopefully the sunlight not go down yet. The road out towards Bangkok isn't exactly the most romantic drive, where treatment ponds on both sides. Occasional smell here comes and goes with the wind, but mostly comes. Sections of tarmac that are far from smooth. But you know, riding is like that. It's not always a perfect coastal highway. Sometimes it's broken at fault, patches of sand, traffic, and here is normally you're gonna facing in Thailand. And the really end of route is Bangkok, a seaside retreat built back in 1937. So for the city, people could breathe something other than exhaust fumes. And the Sukta Pier stretches more than 500 meters straight out into the sea, feeling like a finger touching the horizon. Most people come here for the famous winter seagulls, thousands of them filling the sky. Last time before sun goes down, but I have bad news. I don't know why this season we have no birds at all, a seagull. Actually they swooping over your hand and you feed it by your hand or throwing in the air and they will grab it. But on the day I came, there wasn't a single bird, and honestly, that was fine. It makes me pay attention instead to the sound of the wind, the rhythm of the waves under the pier, and the sun slowly slipping behind the clouds, just like it back in the Bangkok. And you know, travel is like that. Sometimes you don't get what you were expect to see, and what you do get is a short ride, a long day, and a zero seagulls. Like you know, I'm still hang up on the seagulls to be honest. Like I keep thinking about they usually swoop right into your hand. So look at this. So satisfying, right? I still cannot get over it.